Welcome back to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy or sell real estate with the host of the program, Barb Schlinker, the owner-broker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Now, Barb, the market has certainly changed in the last year, causing some people to wonder if their houses will sell quickly and at a good price. Many home sellers want to bet on the sure thing, a cash buyer versus selling to a buyer that needs to get a loan. How would a home seller go about that process?
Well, Richard, I have quite a few home sellers that are opting for the cash offer programs, and they're not bad offers. Some of them come in at full market value and offer a way to help the seller participate in remodeling it, but they get cashed out up front so they can move on to their next house. Then we go on to resell it, and then they get the benefit of the fixed up home once it closes the second time. So they actually get paid twice. And it's really cool. And a lot of people assume that these cash offers are like steal your equity offers, but not necessarily. They're actually pretty good. They're a little more expensive than a traditional sale, but it solves a problem for some people. I was talking to one of my home sellers recently because I was telling him that I was trying to help a home seller get his house ready for sale. And I'm having trouble getting contractors to meet me or to come through with what they say they're going to do, right? So I'll meet with them and say, all right, we want to paint this room, do this, do that. And then the day he was supposed to start working, I get this notification, oh yeah, I don't think I'm going to make this job. And I'm like, what? We burned 2 weeks, waiting for this to happen. And then they bail on me at the last minute. So that's the kind of stuff that if I'm having that kind of experience, I guarantee you consumers are having that experience well. So these investors have crews that come in and just crank it out, and they know what to do. So it's a little bit better for home sellers, especially if you have extensive repairs that need to be done. You just don't want to mess with it. They will do it. They will fund it into the cost, and it's a really good solution for a lot of folks. Have you ever sold a car to Carmax, Richard?
I have not, but my son bought one from Carmax.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. My son and my husband like doing that. And basically what they do is that you just put some data online in there, and then they give a bid. And if they like the number, they take the car down there, they evaluate it, and they just cut them a check. It's that simple. It's amazing. Um, versus, you know, it's if you do the traditional sales process, just to relate that, it doesn't quite happen that fast. Typically, these cash buyers can cash out in about 2 to 3 weeks. However, with CarMax, it's just really a couple of days and they're writing you a check. If you do the traditional sales process, here are the problems that a lot of home sellers really dislike. They dislike having people look at their house. They dislike having people judge their house. They dislike preparing the home for sale. They dislike having the uncertainty of the buyer bailing for some stupid reason, like some made up inspection thing that doesn't really exist by an unlicensed, unqualified inspector. All these things happen all the time. And it's very frustrating for home sellers to deal with it, right? So there's a point where they're like, I don't want to deal with this. I just want to get this done. To take advantage of this, you need to have some equity, definitely, because the costs for these are a little bit higher. But we have tons of people that opt for it. The process is simple and smooth. These people are trustworthy. They do what they say they're going to do. And the way you do this is you meet with us, we sit down, you take a look at the offers, and you have options. You could take the cash offer or one of the cash offers, or you could have them bid against each other. It's really cool. And or you have the option to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go in the open market. I think I can get a little bit more doing that. But the benefits of taking a cash offer when we meet is, first of all, we sit down, we take a look at the house and go, all right, to get full market value, this is what needs to be done. What are your goals? How much do you want to net on the home to get this done? And so we've already researched what similar homes are selling for at that time. We absolutely need to take a look at the house because not every home is as we expect, and that's okay. It's not a problem. There's no judging whatsoever. We'll give you an in-home consultation on what it would take to get your home ready for full market value, what to do and what not to do to prepare the home for a live in the home type buyer, and how much you'll put in your pocket when it sells. Or we give you these cash offer options, right? And so it's something very unique, and it's not just one investor. These are 6 or 7 different investors that bid for each home. We also have buyers on our cash offer platform that are looking for homes that are not on the market yet, and they've already put in their criteria, so we can market to those buyers as well. So it really makes the whole process easy. And when we meet, you don't have to have your home, what I call, show ready for the initial meeting. A lot of people worry about that. They're like, oh my God, I got a realtor coming over. She's going to judge my mess. No, you should see my mess at home. Don't worry about that. It doesn't matter. What I'm looking past all that and trying to see, okay, how can we transform this to either go on the market and get live in the home type buyers to come look at the home, or maybe the cash offer buyer takes it, or buyers take it. And it's very simple. It only takes maybe, you'll give me the address. I'll come look at the home. If you decide to go with the cash offer, we actually take a lot of pictures of the house, we submit it, and these investors come back with a final offer, and you could take it or not take it. It doesn't matter. If you decide to let us handle the sale on the traditional way, we actually have 16 different marketing systems to maximize the sales price. And we use that, especially if you do the 2-step selling. The first one is just cash as is, but the second one, we go on the home and really market it for full market value. And we deploy these marketing systems to try to command top dollar for your home. And don't worry about long-term contracts. There are some agents that keep their sellers tied to long-term contracts and say, well, you sign with me, you have to wait till the contract expires. However, it's already built into the state contracts that if the agent is not performing according to what they promised, you can cancel regardless of the deadlines, but you have to be very specific and clear about what they promised. The other thing that we do is we help prepare the home for sale. So if you're doing a traditional sale, we get you ready for photo day. And then on photo day, we take the pictures. Then we take the pictures and make sure the photos look great. So that can involve maybe removing a few things that probably didn't need to be in the photo. Also virtual staging, things like that. Because if your first showing is online, that is your first impression. And the buyers are making a decision as to whether or not they're even going to come see your home based on that first impression. Pricing and marketing are critical. So we do that for you, and we are the one that ends up selling it in the end if you do opt for a cash offer. We even have checklists on what you can expect. It's a very comprehensive program. The other thing we can offer along with the cash offer program on the secondary sale is something we call a certified pre-owned home program, where we provide the pre-inspection, what's been done on the inspection, and offer a warranty to the buyers, which gives the buyers confidence that they're moving into a home that's basically move-in ready, or what we use the phrase turnkey as move-in ready. My name is Barb Schlinker. I'm the broker owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty and the host of this show, Your Real Estate Voice. And we're talking about how you can sell your house for cash, just like Carmax sells homes online. And next up, we're going to cover some different cash offer programs that we bring to the actual first meeting. If you are thinking of making a move, we not only have cash buyers, we have thousands of buyers in waiting on our websites. Typically, I can match at least 1,000 to any home. And you just give us a call at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
Barb, we're talking about why a home seller would consider a cash buyer versus that traditional sales process. So, Barb, tell us what motivates home sellers to seriously consider a cash buyer.
Well, it truly is the easy button, and it's fast, and there's no uncertainty. That's really the biggest part of it. I've sold homes to my investors and had a closing in 2.5 weeks. Everything went as expected. There were no surprises. It's a lot easier because you don't have to prepare your home for sale. A lot of people hate doing that. Moving is hard enough as it is, but then also doing repairs and making sure it's pretty and making sure the buyers are happy with the condition of the home. You don't have any strangers walking through your house judging your home. And there's no worry about the deal falling through. That's another part of it that happens all too often. More and more and more deals are falling apart at the inspection phase. It's gone up from like 12% to about 25% of contracts are failing over the home buyer's inspection. And some are legit and some are not. Sometimes, because in the state of Colorado, there's no license to be an inspector, these inspectors come in and scare the buyers away from the house based on really unfounded ideas. Oh, there's a drywall crack. There must be mold. You have to have a mold test. It's like, no, it's just normal wear and tear. So this is a solution where you don't have to deal with that. There are busy people that don't want to deal with the traditional sales process. They pick their closing date and they're moving on. Only our real estate company, Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty, Barb Has the Buyers team, provides these options for home sellers where you can either go the cash route or you can go on the traditional sales process. You get to choose. And the problem with the traditional sales process is that, buyers are pickier than ever. So you've got picky buyers, you've got less buyers to compete for. You got to pass your inspection, you got to pass your appraisal, you got to worry about the buyer's loan going through. What about repairs? I would swear that 2 out of 3 of my listings have roof problems, septic sewer lines, or crazy agent behaviors. So with a cash offer, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So if you want to find out about it and you want to get offers on your house, give us a call, 719-301-3900, or go to barbhasthebuyers.com and click on cash offer. Richard?
Barb, your favorite time, my favorite portion of the program as well, your hot new listings lightning round.
Well, I have a great home down in Fountain on 605 Birch Drive. This home has a full finished basement, 5 bedrooms, 2 baths, nice yard, and it's priced at $289,900. I have two amazing homes in Briargate, one on 8230 Camfield Circle, priced at $439,900 with an abundance of gleaming hardwood floors, granite counters, and stainless steel appliances. Great buy down in Fountain on Rancher Drive, priced at $309,500. Another really cool home down in Pueblo on East 13th Street at $349,000. This gorgeous home has an oversized, massive detached garage and a pool, believe it or not. A couple of great homes out in Rush, one of them on 2 acres priced at $374,900, and the other one on 9 acres priced at $464,900. A great home in Florissant, 25 Quiver Circle on 5 acres with 4-car garage space at $385,000. Beautiful home up in Florissant on Stevens Drive in the mid-4s with great views. And then there's a couple of other great homes. There's one on Capitol Peak Way, priced at $519,900. This is a beautiful rancher with a finished basement, 3-car garage. And a couple of more that we're going to be featuring this weekend. One on 7144 Wintry Loop, priced at $674,900. This gorgeous rancher has 4 bedrooms on the main level and a great basement. And another one on 1 acre on 7191 Ross Drive. This home has 4-car garages, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3 different living spaces, priced at $759,900. It's the perfect home that wants a great yard, RV parking, lots of space, no HOA. It has everything. Beautiful home on Zurich Drive also, and another home in Broadmoor Bluffs priced at $649,900 that backs to NORAD, as well as a great lot on Hidden Valley. To find out about all of our coming soon homes, go to barbhasthebuyers.com and click on featured properties. Richard?
You've been listening to Your Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. And if you're thinking of making a move, call Barb at 719-301-3900 or visit barbhasthebuyers.com. That'll do it for this week, Barb. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Have a great weekend as well.